the capital city of Ohio, Columbus, rich in WWE history, hosting events like the 2002 King of the Ring, 2015 Money in the Bank, and 2021 Extreme Rules. And speaking of King of the Ring, tonight we determine who faces Randy Orton in Saturday's tournament finals. And will it be this man, the former world champion,
Yo, what up, what up? I didn't get to watch Monday Night Raw last night, so I'm watching the playback today. What up, Ryan Wallace, homie? I've been good, bro. Just chilling.
The powerhouse hopes to advance to Saturday. A storm is coming for Raw tonight. She's the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. And tonight she has her work cut out for the renewal of a long...
Yeah, I gotta watch it back right now.
Becky Lynch defends against the passionate, emotional, and hungry Bayley. Bayley versus Becky for the Intercontinental Championship live tonight. And Columbus hosts WWE's flagship show for a 23rd time tonight. It's live at the Nationwide Arena. Monday Night Raw on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
Huh? Hey, sweet cut down. Nah, I'm watching Raw, man. Why would I be watching food videos? Because you can't afford any. Skip Slicer. Sweet. No, professional wrestling. Monday Night Raw.
Ohio tonight. Hello again, everybody. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee is off this week. I'm joined by Corey Gray. One away to kick off the evening.
Nah, appreciate that, man. Haters gonna hate. I appreciate the comments, you know. They help the lives.
Seth Rollins and company are not making many friends, but they're making a lot of enemies. Taking back to last week's fatal four-way King of the Ring qualifier. Braun Breaker would shove Jey Uso off to the top rope, but then a domino effect of superstars. Breaker would take out Sami Zayn and be met by Penta soaring through the sky. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Seth Rollins certainly having no issue making enemies in the hothead LA.
Hey.
Shoved Bronson all the way from the top rope and punched Jey Uso's ticket to his showdown with Cody tonight. Yeah, but Friday night on SmackDown, the hothead, as you call it.
Angry, man. You know, sometimes they get angry about that.
LA Knight is out indefinitely, ladies and gentlemen. A bruised sternum, separated rib cartilage because of the damage by Breaker and Reed Friday night on SmackDown. Columbus, you are sending me mixed signals here. And so let me ask you a question. All of you, everyone in this building, what do you want? Exactly. 1 minute, you're chanting for CM Punk. The next minute, you're chanting for the OTC. The minute after that, you're barking for the dog. The minute after that, you're singing my song. So it's painfully obvious to me that you have no damn idea what you want, and so I do not care what you want. You don't know what's good for you, so you need people like me, visionaries like me, to tell you what is good for you. Now let's try a little experiment here. Let's try an experiment. Let me see if you can wrap this around your tiny little brains. You see, even the things that you think you want are because of me. Roman Reigns, the OTC. Roman Reigns exists because of me. CM Punk, right? CM Punk says he came back to WWE because you chanted his name. CM Punk is back in WWE because this company wanted to cash in on how much I hate CM Punk. And that's the truth. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. There is no second coming of Cody Rhodes unless I am there to put him on the map. World Heavyweight Championship, I was the first. NXT Championship, I was the first. Those things exist as they are because I built them in my image.
Whoa.
I am the creator. I am the prime mover. I am the past. I am the present. And this is the future of this company. And between me and my oracle here, we know a thing or two about revolutions, don't we, Paul? And every revolution faces opposition. And I will deal with that opposition diplomatically until that opposition pushes me and pushes me and pushes me and forces my hand. And that is exactly what happened to L.A. Knight. He stuck his nose in our business, and he got tsunami after tsunami after tsunami for his troubles. And in a few minutes' time, my dog, Braun Breaker, has an opportunity to do the same thing to another person who has been a thorn in our side. Penta. Let me spell this out for you, plain and clear. There are a lot of people who think they've got what it takes to exist at the very top. Champions like John Cena and Gunther, or their prospective challengers, CM Punk, Goldberg, or those people left in the King of the Ring, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, the Viper, Randy Orton. But what these men fail to understand, they are all running a race for second place. This is the finish line. This is the end game. It has and always will be Seth freaking Rollins. Well, Mr. Money in the Bank believes he is the cause and effect on just about everything in WWE, and Corey, he's placed a target clearly on this man. I'm sure you all isn't going to take too kindly to being interrupted by Penta, but I don't think Penta cares very much about that. We are in for a banger, Cole. The football contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way in the race, from East Coast, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta. Up next, Penta takes on the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. This match is presented by Credit One. It's live on Netflix.
You guys want to do a little swap?
I mean, yeah, I could be into it. Just like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or?
I was talking about switching your teams. You're fun.
I don't like this game.
Hey, come on, let's go!
I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Hey, Cupcake, you're craving something sweet, like snacks that leave Twinkies in your eye. So don't have to wait any longer, and grab them before everything really snowballs. Hostess, please, speaking snacky.
Me gusta la comida buena, el que sabe me desespera, con ganas de la como entera. Me gusta la comida buena.
At Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket guaranteed with one line when you keep the phone and number you love. Facts. We were the first 5-year price guarantee in prepaid. Facts. We run on America's most reliable 5G network. They don't, because there's one thing for certain. We've got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
Losing to last week's leftovers. Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, oh.
Bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice.
Time to bring the juice, ooze.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice.
Remember your ABCs! Always be clogging! And the Walmart app has over 500 million items.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new. Attention fans, get your phones ready.
I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered billions and billions and billions of dollars for our clients. Injured? Call your army. We're ready to roll. If you want a fighter, you can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Text SUMMER to For the People for a chance to win 2 tickets to SummerSlam and 2K.
Seth Rollins gave Braun Breaker his marching orders. Take out Penta tonight. Penta, one of those superstars who decided to become enemies with Seth Rollins and company. And Breaker misses wildly. Once again, and Penta now needs to keep the pace quicker than this match. And without a doubt, Braun Breaker came out of the game after the opening bell, hoping to ground the luchador. But Penta's turned the tides very, very quickly. It's been a great start to his WWE career here. He was the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble earlier this year. Oh, nice cross body off the springboard to Breaker, and Breaker taken down. That's what Penta's going to have to do, stick and move. You don't want to get caught in the clutches of a powerhouse Breaker. And Penta into the midsection of Braun Breaker. Grab all the wind out of you, no matter how massive your chest is. Breaker looking for respite on the other side of the ring. It's pretty incredible, Corey, after everything Penta's accomplished around the world over the past number of years, that he's right here in the center of the ring in WWE. Exactly where Penta belongs. Section the sky. Breaker just intercepts him and then drops him on the back of his head. A superhuman closing speed possessed by Braun Breaker. An absolute mutant of an athlete. Got that dog in him, as Seth Rollins likes to say. And you know, what a hit by Rollins and Hayes to bring Breaker along to join this coup, for lack of a better term, that began at WrestleMania. And that sort of decision does not happen by accident. Paul Heyman is always thinking several steps ahead. Heyman clearly realizes Braun Breaker is the future of WWE, and he's still moldable. And if you remember back to Breaker's times in NXT, when he was a 2-time NXT champion and a tag team champion as well, Paul Heyman went on record while Breaker was in NXT and said that he saw the future of this industry. What's the man in the ring right now, Braun Breaker? So obviously Heyman's been scouting him for a very long time. An elegant to fight back. And with zero fear. Breaker drops it just like that. Sometimes a little fear can go a long way when it comes to self-preservation. You're dealing with someone as badass. Oh, Breaker, what a backbreaker. Here's the cover on Penta. Penta kicks it too. The intense and powerful Braun Breaker. And I think this is something that Heyman has been working with Braun Breaker to control Braun's temper. We've seen in the past, I mentioned LA Knight being hot. And Braun Breaker suffered from the same sort of affliction. But if Braun can keep his head clear, stay in check, he's going to be more dangerous than he already is. Well, Bronson Reed as well is part of this group. Bronson's been a hothead in the past. Trying to harness those emotions and use them to their advantage, Rollins and Heyman are. And if they do harness that, this group is going to be pretty impossible to stop. Beyond harnessing, I think Heyman and Rollins have already done a great job of weaponizing it. Oh, and there's that 73-mile-per-hour speed of Breaker as he runs the ropes and drops Penta with a vicious clothesline. Wicked grin creeping across the face of the Oracle of Seth freaking Rollins.
Since his first day here, he's been trying to keep up with me. You're never gonna beat me. Ever.
And that might be the scariest thing about Braun Breaker these days is the confidence for him. Seth Rollins has instilled even more. Paul Heyman has instilled even deeper confidence in this, for all intents and purposes, rookie in Braun Breaker. Indeed, and Braun Breaker now having his way with Penta. Though he's been a very confident individual, coming out of his days and so much success at NXT, but again, last couple of months, more confident than I've ever seen him before, now just torturing Penta. Breaker's done a fantastic job to this point, keeping Penta grounded. Think about Penta, not Breaker too, he has all the tools, right? I completely agree. I mean, intense and powerful, authentic as can be. I mean, case in point, Penta is used to having a distinct speed advantage over most of his opponents. Oh, probably not the case when it comes to Breaker tonight. And the right hand drops Penta to the apron. Referee Eddie Orengo working this matchup. First one of the night here on which should be a stellar night on Monday Night Raw. King and Queen of the Ring semi-final matchup to see who goes to Night of Champions Saturday. Of course, Becky and Bayley meet for the Intercontinental title. Oh, this. Wow! And Lana sends Breaker across the ring, and out Penta's got Braun Breaker reeling. What Braun Breaker was trying to avoid, allowing Penta to build up momentum, pick up speed. Series of kicks takes down Braun. Oh, Penta with a big kick to the face. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. Well, that didn't angle Breaker momentarily, but Penta sends him over the top rope. Now Penta going to launch himself into Breaker. He got caught. Braun Breaker catching Penta, well, momentarily at least, Breaker into the post. Penta bought himself a few valuable seconds to recover. As Braun went face first into the steel, now what is Penta cooking up? Penta the high flyer. Buys himself some time, knocking Breaker down outside the ring. Penta's gonna fly. Penta over the top, oh my God, he down goes Breaker. Penta takes out Breaker and may have hurt himself. Tremendous action live on Netflix.
Athlete for life. I'm for life.
Everyone's talking about how to get more protein in their diet. Well, stop talking and head to Subway for tons of delicious protein-packed footlongs, like the Ultimate BMT, loaded with 54 grams of protein, or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, coming in at 58 grams of protein, all on irresistible fresh-baked bread. And now, Subway MVP Rewards members can buy any footlong in the app and get another for just $1. Get all the protein you crave at a price you can't resist. Order now on the Subway app. For adults with obesity, Zepbound means change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
Let me talk to you. Here at the Slim Jim Gym, we train hard. We snap balls, rip and whip. In here, everybody knows whose game this is. It's not a game, Wolf. You want to channel your inner side? Yeah. Snap is in a Slim Jim. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This August, WWE brings the vibes to MetLife Stadium. You know what time it is? Two nights. Unbelievable! Too many stars to count. He giddins. Jerseys just built different. SummerSlam on a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam, August 2nd and 3rd. Individual and combo tickets on sale now.
I need to get a smaller spoon, man.
Breaker and Penta are down, ladies and gentlemen, behind our announce table because of what just happened moments ago. Braun Breaker with this patented move. First it was this, Corey. It was a look off the ring post. Breaker followed up immediately with an epic clothesline from the apron over our announce table, taking everything out, including himself. And I don't know if the camera's picking up. Breaker was favoring his knee for a moment, and Penta continues to favor the right knee that we believe he hurt when he delivered the quickly cut heel moments ago. And Breaker knocking off the Corey. I would say I'd go over the barricade. Retired. As I said, I'd go over the barricade if I were you. From all athletics. Look at Breaker now stomping a hole in the solar plexus of Penta. I'm surprised Penta's even able to make it to a vertical base at this juncture. Oh no! And he's still gonna fight! Move right to the face and Penta fighting back. That's the thing about Penta. Never say die attitude. Looked like he might have been going for the Mexican destroyer there, Corey. And Breaker is and drop knees into the already injured ribs. Cover on Penta. Kick out at 2. The core, the rib cage of Penta is taking a beating tonight in this one. After being dropped across the top of the ring post, and then some. Take a look at the raw power of Braun Breaker, double knees to the body. And credit to Penta for surviving that one. And Breaker now dominating Penta yet again. Our announce table is an absolute car wreck. That'd be a record time. And Penta now, what we're trying to do here. Breaker using his massive arms to squeeze the cranium of the luchador. Much to the delight of Paul Heyman on the outside. Breaker somehow trying to find out of this predicament. Breaker just continues to wear Penta down. Penta showing his never say die attitude. Hanging tough in this one. And now Breaker have to get some space. Pick up the base kick to the hamstring. Breaker's down. Penta now. That swing blade drives Breaker face first into the mat. Penta's fired up. And was still favoring the right leg. I have to wonder how that may factor into this matchup. That the bruised ribs. Oh, look at Penta. Uh-oh. Able to pull through. And Penta suplex. The bridge hooks the leg. Breaker kicks out. Penta was going for a backstabber moments ago when Breaker was able to put the brakes on it. And that could be a result of the damage and the attacks to the core of Penta. Doesn't have as much strength as usual. And Penta says he's ready to go. Could be ready to put Braun Breaker away. Penta called for the Mexican destroyer. Braun Breaker, though, plays defense momentarily. Kick to the face by Penta. Breaker! Incredible! Oh! Rolled through into a high knee. Here we go. McAfee calls this. Frankensteiner. Cover for the win. Hook to the leg. Kick out by Penta at 2. What a match.
Calls that Frankenstein, brother.
Heyman thought that was it. Penta able to stay in it. Taking another look at the superhuman athletic ability of Braun Breaker, the Frankensteiner, taking Penta halfway across the squared circle, but Penta somehow able to summon the will to kick out. 13,433 are in attendance tonight at the Nationwide Arena, Columbus, Ohio. Breaker, Penta, first matchup of the night. It's been a great one. And out one. Breaker looked like he was set up for the spear, intercepted by Penta. Penta caught again by Breaker. Military press, covered by Penta into the DDT. Will this guy be the charm? Mexican destroyer, covered by Penta for the win. Massive win. Kick out by Brock for a 2.5. your heaviest artillery, and it was heavy. Spectacular Mexican destroyer. Right on the crown of Breaker's skull, and Braun kicks out. It was the third time Penta attempted to go for the Mexican destroyer in the matchup. Was able to hit Breaker, able to kick out, but Penta's got to keep his foot on the gas here. How much gas does Penta have left in the tank? How much gas does Breaker have left in the tank? And they're thinking about the Penta driver. Breaker, though. Standing switch. Penta lands at his feet. Kick off Breaker again. Breaker misses wildly. Penta spring. Oh! And a spear! A spear! Out there! Breaker broke Penta in half! Here's your winner! All I can say is wow, just wow, absolutely incredible. Great matchup, great performance by Penta, but in the end, Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass, lives up to his name. This is absolutely insane. Look at this. Penta went to take it to the skies, and Braun Breaker nearly cut Penta clean in half. Look at this again. I think the officials would have counted to about 15 after this. They Penta spear right to the ribs. And a massive W for Braun Breaker and company. And meanwhile, speaking of company, Seth Rollins has made his way down the ringside along the cross debris to congratulate and celebrate with one Braun Breaker.
This is your one warning. Stay out of my way.
You heard what Seth Rollins had to say. He kicked off the night tonight saying, I'll try to deal with things diplomatically when you cross me. However, if you force my hand, you're going to pay. Penta paid the hand to Breaker tonight. Rollins reminding Penta, you just finished your one warning. Stay out of the visionary's way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are switching gears now on Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan suffered a serious injury last week on Monday Night Raw. I want to take you back to her matchup with Kyrie Sane. And Corey, what happened here? So what you're going to see here is Kyrie Sane with a takedown of Liv Morgan. And Liv, as every superstar does, did her best to protect herself upon impact. Unfortunately, watch Liv's elbow and would jam her right shoulder. And we understand that Liv Morgan is going to miss several months of action as a result.
Exactly. But let's talk about the tag titles. Oh, Nick, let me call you back. Let me see. Yeah, I am unfortunately heard about her name. She's not the only member of judgment that needed bit by injury. Who's that? Don. Don? What, are you straighten his mustache? I've seen the paperwork. It's legitimate. Unfortunately, the match at Night of Champions, it's all 5 to postpone it. And he's ducking me. And you know what? I'm gonna go make sure he's there. Trust me. You're first in line. When he is ready to go, the match is yours. All right. I'll be waiting. All right. Thank you.
Aren't you business, AJ? Go on. He's dropping like flies. Same, really.
We actually wanted to talk to you about this new idea for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Photo shoot.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about the match.
A match!
Next week. No. For those tag team titles.
Come on.
Against Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
You know why I want to talk about it?
No, because it. No. Don't you say it is.
No, say it!
No! Thanks for dropping by.
You're so bald!
Yes, I am. Maybe don't treat my mates.
The New Day!
Well, the New Day going to defend their tag titles next week against the Judgment Day. Meanwhile, earlier today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Goldberg to talk to him about his match with Gunther 2 weeks from Saturday and Saturday night's main event. That exclusive interview is live next on Netflix.
just ignore it. Can't chill. Maybe you just need a Snickers ice cream.
You need parts? We got parts. Need it fast? We got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Oh, 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 O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Money's always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300 each month, you're good. In this economy, we can waive that ATM fee. And when distractions happen, and all of a sudden, you've overdrafted, we can give you free overdraft coverage too. And even when your goals feel a million miles away, your savings are still working for you with 4% interest. So you're good.
Welcome back to Papa John's. I find new things in life, like ordering more to save more off the Papa Parents menu. It's all $6.99. You got a brownie.
Why are you whispering?
We're making you Papa Parents for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Who is that? Hi, I'm Sonny. Ever seen a miracle?
What I'm attracted to is women. Your time is now.
Anything else?
Try fast.
No one gets past us without a fight. No one.
Watch the movie. Rated PG-13. Computers IMAX. Friday.
You're doing great. Could be better. You look awesome. You smell awesome. Stop it. You are awesome.
Well, WWE takes over Atlanta this July with Saturday night's main event in Evolution State Farm Arena. Individual event pre-sale tickets are available now using the code WWE 2025. Tickets on sale to the public this Wednesday at 10 a.m. only at Ticketmaster.com. Well, our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw is to determine who will face Randy Orton, Saturday Night Champions in the King of the Ring Finals. It could be this man. Main event, Jey Uso, the former world champion, takes on his friend Cody Rhodes live in our main event tonight. And again, remember, the winner of King of the Ring heads to SummerSlam to take on the champion of their respective brand. Jey Uso happened to win. It could be Gunther, or it could be Goldberg. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to sit down with Goldberg for around 30 minutes for an interview that covered a wide variety of topics, including why he wants Gunther 2 weeks from Saturday night's main event.
Bill, you made it very clear that you would seek revenge against Gunther after what he said about you and your family at Bad Blood last year. It appears that revenge is going to come 2 weeks from Saturday in Atlanta on NBC as part of Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about Gunther that puts you in this type of mood?
First and foremost, did you expect anything less of me? Did you think there was any way I was going to let that slide?
Zero.
Exactly. I take my family to a WWE event as a bystander, as a fan, trying to relax, no stress, don't have to worry about who I'm wrestling that night, don't have to worry about anything. Just gotta go have fun. And I step into a verbal assault from Gunther. The lack of respect from him that I saw that night was pretty unbelievable. It was astonishing to me. Did he embarrass me in front of my wife? Absolutely. Did he embarrass me in front of my son? No question. Did he embarrass me in front of my fans and my adopted hometown of Atlanta? 100%. So there was absolutely no way I was going to let him get away with that. I didn't know when, I didn't know where. I was going to seek my revenge and introduce him to who Goldberg really is, whether it's a 58-year-old man or a 28-year-old man. I don't care if I've got one foot in the grave. Nobody's ever going to talk to me like that and get away with it. So yeah, he embarrassed me in front of my family. And so as I'm vying for my retirement match and wondering who my opponent's going to be, I thought it was quite serendipitous that he stepped up and pretty much put himself into that spot. I think it was a logical choice because he ain't getting away with it. As long as I'm breathing, and as long as I can step foot into that ring, I am going to make him pay. Michael, I am going to beat the out of Gunther Saturday night's main event.
It was a very emotional Goldberg in this interview. Now, when it was over, I asked Joe, I said, is this definitive? Your retirement match, your final match in professional wrestling? He looked me in the eye and he said, yes, it is.
Hey, man. You call it the I don't give a fuck look. I call it the God, blessed by God look, you know.
Interesting dilemma.
But what's up? How you doing, bro? What you up to?
World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther, wants to make sure it's the last time the WWE Universe ever sees Goldberg as Gunther defends his gold against the man, the WWE Hall of Famer, Goldberg.
No, I miss Liv too. But we all know Liv. And we all know she wouldn't want us sitting around here sulking all day, okay? So come on, let's fire up. Dom, you're still Intercontinental Champion, okay? And once you get clear by mental, you're going to show AJ Styles exactly why they call you Dirty Dom. Roxy, you face Jade Cargill tonight. And when you beat her, you're going to go on to become the Queen of the Ring. JD, me and you next week, we're going to bring the tag team titles home to the clubhouse, alright? And speaking of tag team titles, Raquel, you are the women's tag team champions, okay? So chin up everyone, we're good.
Yeah, but what about Pierce and Nick? They still haven't made a decision on whether or not or these women's tag team champions.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes, okay? But sit around here complaining all day is not going to help us.
Giddy, Houston? What did you just say? No, what did you just say? Say it to my face.
Yes,
Say it to us.
that's it. Exactly. That's what we need. Get fired up. That's the enforcer I know. You can't just let Rhea Ripley walk all over you like she did last week. We need you as the enforcer. And the enforcer we know would go out there and make her pay for what she done last week.
You're right, yeah. I'll take care of Rhea.
Go on, yes, matches. But I still miss my Rita. I don't need to talk.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, go. She's got a match tonight. Tonight? Tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, Dom, how about FaceTime? Have a little sip of cold.
Thanks, man. You stay blessed, bro. I appreciate the love and the sub. Let's keep attacking these goals, man. Making it better tomorrow, man.
The following is the semi-finals match and the queen of the ring tournament. And to this impress from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill. It's a treat for those of us on Monday Night Raw to have the opportunity to see the powerful Jade Cargill in action. Semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Who beats Asuka in the final Saturday. Jade, Roxanne, one-on-one live on Netflix.
Something new to the middle of our year. Perfect time to add a little bit of spice. Head-to-head matchup with multiple guys on the track. 1v1 for $1 million. Right feet for way less. It's gonna get pretty wild.
Yes, of course I found it. No, I need that.
Stopping Dale!
Who's Dale?
Oh, you're human.
I'm Dale. American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone. Let's go fix that oven.
Okay, Dale.
I need my phone back.
Fix it over video chat with American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
America rules, and so does real American here. Get some
Introducing Wegovy through Hims. Ready to lose up to 20% of your body weight or more? Through Hims, this FDA-approved treatment for weight loss is available for 50% off. Now you can feel confident about losing weight and keeping it off, all at an affordable price. Hims offers access to personalized weight loss treatment plans that promote sustained, long-term weight loss and improve your overall health. Get weight loss results that last with Wegovy through Hims. Start today at hims.com.
Hey! Whoa! Let's settle this like men with Walmart's Express Delivery. As for you, I recommend a journal. Practice using your words instead of your fists. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
They can really deliver that in as fast as an hour?
Yes, that's what Express means. It means fast.
Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, Oof.
When every day feels like Monday. Minuteman, bring the juice.
Hello?
Hello? Cool, Dad. Your terrorist friend is amazing. He's spying on us. I'm spying on you.
Get out of there! I told you.
You know, the What's Your Story podcast is hosted by WWE icon Steph McMahon, with new episodes debuting every other week. This week's guest, WWE President Nick Khan. Download What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon on all audio platforms and watch on WWE YouTube.
Do you have a second? Look, I just want to really wish you good luck tonight. And I'm sorry for being a bit weird last week. Nobody knows more than I do how much you've earned this title shot.
Yeah, you don't say. I didn't know that I needed your permission to get title
Oh, come on,
opportunities
you know that's
anymore.
what
I
I'm
mean,
talking
it's
about.
like that.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Look, this title match has been on my mind all week. Means a lot to me, but I promise, when I beat Becky tonight, you're first in line, okay?
okay, I just want to make sure we're cool.
We're cool.
Okay,
Okay, it's all good.
good luck.
All right, thank you.
Bailey, a lot on her mind. She takes on Becky for the Intercontinental title later on tonight. Meanwhile, Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, looks to continue what's been a wild 2025 as she takes on Jade Cargill from Friday Night SmackDown. It's the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. The winner heads to Saturday, Night of Champions versus Asuka. Of course, that's a special start time of 8 o'clock local in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It'll be 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific here in the States. So if you're Roxanne Perez, what do you need to do to knock off the powerful Jade Cargill tonight for her. As I said a few minutes ago, Roxanne Perez possesses skills and wisdom beyond her years in this game. Roxanne needs to stick with what brought her to the dance. She needs to utilize her technique and her knowledge of this business and stay the hell away from the power of Jade Cargill. There's so much on the line. If you win the Queen of the Ring tournament, you get an opportunity at the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam. Look what happened last year when Nia Jax won the 2024 Queen of the Ring, went on to SummerSlam to beat Bayley to win the WWE title. Speaking of Nia Jax, she actually knocked off Jade in this tournament last year via disqualification. I'm sure Jade Cargill is using that as fuel. You superstars do it as well. Anytime you tell Jade she can't do something, she will do it just to prove you wrong. Roxanne Perez knocked off Kairi Sane, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. A fatal throwaway to advance to this match tonight. Roxanne taking up now on Jade Cargill. Is this wise strategy? It may be if Roxanne is looking to tire out Jade Cargill, really test the gas tank of Cargill, so to speak. But Roxanne has to be fully aware of the game-changing power of Jade. Case in point, Jade Cargill slings Roxanne into the corner. Jade knocked off Meech and Nia and Piper in a fatal four-way on SmackDown to advance to the semifinals. And there again, the power of Jade Cargill. This is what Jade needs to do, just stick with her wheelhouse, what works for her, the power game. You do it as well. Roxanne was looking for a sunset flip, but again overpowered by Jade Cargill, the former two-time winning tag team champion. The thing about Cargill, Corey, she's never competed for a singles championship in her career. Had the opportunity if she wins Queen of the Ring. And I think that sort of irks Jade Cargill. She looks to fulfill the prophecy that she set for herself. Jade feels that she's already the uncrowned Queen of the Ring, whether the tournament's going on or not. And again, this cat and mouse game continues between Roxanne and Jade. Perez looking to use her quickness. And Jade Cargill again. And that pop-up face first goes Perez. And the power game obviously in Cargill's corner. I think Roxy's going to want to go back to the cat and mouse game. Perez possesses a next-level in-ring IQ, a proud pupil of the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, my partner on Tuesday nights on NXT, Booker T. Yeah, Roxanne, a little payback by Jade with that slap that time, and Roxanne now hanging Jade up on the second rope, and Perez with an opportunity. Up and around we go, but Cargill able to put the brakes on. Oh, a backbreaker knee right to the spine of Perez. Cargill, an incredible athlete, boatload of charisma. She's extremely confident. Said at one point that she's obsessed with all this, winning a WWE ring. And if I had to poke a hole in the game with Jade Cargill, she does tend to get a little overconfident, like she is right now, but that could just get under the skin of Roxanne Perez. Well, we'll see how Roxanne reacts to this. Roxanne, a former two-time NXT Women's Champion, and Perez going to slowly buy some time and roll out of the ring. Cargill again in pursuit. I think Perez is trying to lure Jade in, and she did just that. Cargill, just a averted disaster there. She caught Perez with an elbow to the mouth. The Empress of Tomorrow, Oscar keeping a close eye on this one, wondering who will oppose her at Night of Champions. Look at the power of Jade Cargill. And just carrying Perez on her shoulders up the steps. Perez slides away. That's a smart move. Went for the back of the leg, dropped Jade on the steps and out. A drop kick to the knee of Cargill into the steel. Roxanne's taking over. Come on, baby girl.
Okay, come so the tea. Pecan.
Confused? Maybe you just need a Snickers pecan. Prepare for the unexpected. So do we. TrueWork builds workwear offering technical performance fabrics and an integrated workwear system. So you can perform at your best. Work wonders. TrueWork. I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
For adults with obesity, Zepbound needs change.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take if allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today.
What you're looking at is the most powerful being on planet Earth. I will not accept that.
Gotta get back to the fray.
PG-13, Olympics July 11th. Saturday, from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The greatest of all time against the best in the world. One last time. John Cena, CM Punk, for the undisputed WWE Championship. WWE Night of Champions. And we're back as Roxanne Perez delivers an uppercut. Jade Cargill is in trouble as Roxanne Perez is focused on the injured leg of Cargill. And Perez with great offense so far. And now Cargill, though, looking to use her power. Obviously, the adrenaline beginning to flow. Jade able to move off her leg for a moment. Yeah, and back to the injured leg. Perez has been incredible in her strategy here. Saw her do this to Rhea Ripley a few weeks back, and now to Cargill tonight. And then that running uppercut to the back of the neck by Perez. Roxanne, nice forward moonsault. Cover now for the win. Isn't enough. Cargill kicks out at 2. Again, the winner will face Asuka. The finals, the Queen of the Ring tournament, Saturday, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions. And man, Perez doing an outstanding job here.
Roxanne just needs to do her best to keep her cool, not get frustrated, not make any mistakes, because she is in complete control of Jade Cargill. As we take another look at this picture-perfect double jump springboard moonsault, nearly ended it in favor of Perez.
13,433 tonight in Nationwide Arena. The thing about Roxanne, too, you mentioned earlier, she's so young, still has so much of a career ahead of her, but she acts like a veteran in the ring.
Because Roxanne possesses the skill set of a veteran.
Again, you mentioned earlier, trained by the Great Hall of Famer, Booker T. Again, that bad leg seemed to be given out. Perez now trying to lock in a sleeper here on Cargill.
It's in completely, but it's in enough.
Yeah, Cargill down to one knee now. Perez trying to...
And again, we talked about how Roxanne was attacking the leg. Obviously, Jade having trouble maintaining a vertical base, keeping her legs underneath her.
Able to create the separation, though, driving Perez into the corner as Jade collapses to the mat. Roxanne may have an opening here.
Roxanne Perez first on the top turnbuckle.
And Perez, oh, caught by Cargill. Absolutely incredible. Picking Perez out of the air. Highway slam that would make Hall of Famer JBL proud. And it kept up that leg and all. Not sure how wise that was.
It's an instinctive reaction.
And Jade, though, starting to build momentum, takes out Perez, and another one by Jade. And here comes Jade Cargill. Big boot to Perez off the rope. And Jade with a spine buster. And Jade fired up here tonight against a very competitive Roxanne Perez.
Cargill now stalking down Perez.
That was different. They're playing mind games as she slams Perez to the mat. Cover now by Jay. Hooks both legs. Roxanne able to kick out.
And again, we mentioned it earlier. I mentioned that Jade has a tendency to get a little overconfident, as we just saw. Had she gone straight into the cover, had she not taken that extra second for the extracurricular activities, this one could be over.
And Roxanne putting up a hell of a fight here tonight. Roxanne's tenacious. He'll be a massive star of this business. Oh, wow! Albeit a toothless one. A kick by Cargill, and this could be the beginning of the end. Here it is. Oh, Perez goes through. What a counter! Bridging cover! Cargill at 2. What a counter by Roxanne. Jade went for the big boot. Perez caught her with one of her own. Roxanne showing her technical wizardry inside the ring. Here comes Perez, and caught by Cargill. Down goes Jade Cargill. Roxanne with an opportunity. Kick right to the back of the neck. Cover on Cargill. To it back. Tonight champions. Cargill kicks it 2. Don't panic, Roxanne. Roxanne's got Jade down. She's got Jade hurt in trouble. What an opportunity for Perez here tonight.
It can be so disheartening for a competitor, though, when you hit your best shot and then some, and they still keep kicking out.
And now Perez talking trash to Cargill. Roxanne's spent a little too much valuable time. And Cargill with the right hand. I think that just ticked Cargill off. Kicked by Perez now looking for pop rocks. And not able to connect. Oh, just barely got her. I don't think she got enough of her, but maybe just enough. And Cargill now. Lifting Perez up. Oh, goes Perez. Cargill, oh, and again trying to put Perez in position. She does now. Oh, face first, Perez off the Jaded. Cover now for the win by Cargill. She's going to face Asuka and not a champion. Here is your winner, Jade Cargill. Boy, that was a test for Cargill tonight. And she passed against the very game Roxanne Perez here on Monday Night Raw.
No doubt about it. Credit to Perez. She made Jade Cargill earn this victory, but Jade escapes with the W and entry into the Queen of the Ring final, where the Empress of Tomorrow awaits. That could be a career-defining test for the star of WWE. Take another look at this.
Jade Cargill, sexy ass. Look like sexy ass. Gabrielle Union, slow as fuck. The dog tag, yeah. I guess it is gay. It has my daughter's name and my her mother. So I guess that would be gay. I'm not sure.
And another test awaits. It's Cargill on Saturday. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. There is history between these two in the tag team ranks. Now they go one-on-one in the Queen of the Ring tournament finals on Saturday. And that's going to be a heck of a matchup on Saturday. Early pick Asuka or Cargill.
It's too close to tell this, but I have never in my life bet against Asuka, but with the performance we just saw of Jade Cargill, Jade may prove a lot of people wrong.
Next week, when we get to Monday Night Raw, we'll have this Queen of the Ring, we'll have this King of the Ring as well. Monday Night Raw, very special start time, live from Pittsburgh, next Monday night on Netflix, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock on the West Coast here in the United States. Monday Night Raw, special start time next week. Who will be King of the Ring when we come to Pittsburgh next week? Well, our main event tonight could be Cody Rhodes, could be Jey Uso. We're going to find out tonight.
Cody is a man of a mission, desperate to win the crown.
And the other semifinals has arrived. Jey Uso.
You don't even have to say nothing, Noose. Because me and you been in the trenches. From fighting my family to winning tag team gold to finishing our stories at WrestleMania. We both been to the mountaintop. But Cody, this Monday, there's only room for one of us. I gotta get mine, Cody, just like you gotta get yours. I know it ain't personal, it's strictly business. On Monday night, please believe me, there's gonna be 4 letters, 1 word.
Still to come tonight, friendships and tag team championships can take a backseat between 2 men hungry to return to the top of the mountain. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is here. We heard from his opponent Goldberg Saturday night's main event earlier tonight. Gunther, the champion, on Netflix.
No, we only just met, but I can't imagine my life without you.
Money's always costing money. But when you get the Cash App card and direct deposit at least $300 each month, you're good. In this economy, we can waive that ATM fee. And when distractions happen, and all of a sudden, you've overdrafted, we can give you free overdraft coverage too. And even when your goals feel a million miles away, your savings are still working for you with 4% interest. So you're good.
Located in the forward compartment.
Before I knew, I was different. Before I understood what nuclear truly meant. Before I could use my mind to move a submarine, I had to be born for it. You can be smart, or you can be nuke smart. All conditions normal.
Need a little help? We got help. Need some advice? We got advice. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Exceptional customer service. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Oh, 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 O'Reilly Auto Parts.
If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Oh, run payroll.
Huh?
Paying my team with Gusto takes just a few clicks. They automatically file my taxes for me too.
Can I run payroll too? Choose payroll without the pain. That's working with Gusto. Buying a car is kind of a big deal, but you use the Car Gurus app. That's a price drop alert. So the deals come to you. Oops. Big deals right when you need them. Car Gurus. Download the app today.
Jin Min.
I'm excited to tell you about a deal that will save you a lot of money. We're teaming up with Samsung to give you unlimited premium wireless and the new Galaxy S25 with Galaxy AI for $30 a month. Your friends will be green with envy, and those little green bubbles, not an issue anymore. So you can like the messages and do a proper group chat with any phone. Video that doesn't look like it was filmed on a brick. Turns out it actually is bigger. The frog is a liar.
Hey, combo and individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium. JTS, Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd are on sale now. The Ticketmaster. Well, this past weekend, we were meeting across the river. The Hudson River, that is. We were on the West Side Highway in Manhattan, in New York City, for Fanatics Fest, the celebration of sports and athletes at the Javits Center in New York. Of course, we had the SummerSlam kickoff show where I was joined by Peter Rosenberg and a number of WWE superstars to celebrate the first ever two-night SummerSlam, which comes to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on August 2nd and August 3rd. Even John Cena apologized to me for the way that he's been treating me as of late. Also, superstars participated in all kinds of fan-centered events and activities, autograph signings, sporting events, photo sessions, and many athletes and celebrities, well, they all wanted to be WWE superstars and make their own WWE-type entrance, including James Harden, dressed as Hulk Hogan. It was an incredible event at Fanatics Fest in New York City. We thank all of you who attended. Can't wait till next year.
You know, I've said this to you before. When it comes to women's tag team titles, I think you all have a great chance then.
Thank you so much, Seamus, and we appreciate that, but you also did an amazing job last week, and don't lose sight of how great you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Don't worry about it. At least I got to put Rusev in his place for a little bit.
Seamus,
Yeah.
next time.
Okay.
Out. Nice, brother.
We still pretend to be everybody's friend. But this place is full of people like you. Smiles to their face, knife to their back. You're trying to roll me up. There's no march to beat in my own drum. And that drum is 10 beats to the barrel, how much I would love to smash against that chest of yours.
I do my damage in the ring like a god, and you do yours back here like a snake.
You're God now, are you? Some God. I remember you being the most embarrassing and egotistical member of the League of Nations. That's what we remember. I'm tired of talking, fella. So what's it gonna be? No more BS. It's time to put up or shut up!
I'm gonna make you remember this.
Cannot wait for those two to get in the ring once again. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight Monday Night Raw is live on Netflix and presented by Snickers. The ring that the World Heavyweight Champion had last week prior to his confrontation with the WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. We mentioned it before, it is set in stone. July 12th, Saturday night's main event in Goldberg's adopted hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. The Hall of Famer has a chance to dethrone Gunther.
Last week was supposed to be my celebration. Me celebrating, regaining what's rightfully mine, the World Heavyweight Championship. But instead, none other than Bill Goldberg walked down here, looked me straight into the eye, and told me that I am next. So I did a lot of thinking. I thought a lot about what it means to be next. Usually being next means getting speared out of your boots, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, and wake up looking at the lights. Bill Goldberg is the most destructive man of his generation. But it is not 1999 anymore. It is 2025, and right now, I'm the guy. I'm the best professional wrestler in this company, and the World Heavyweight Championship around my waist proves it. and I heard what Bill Goldberg had to say. Intense as always, but there's nothing he can say that will change my perception about him. And my perception is that I see a 58-year-old one-trick pony that can't lace my boots. So, Bill, I want to take the moment now and officially apologize to your wife and to your son for everything that I'm gonna do to the man that used to be Goldberg. I'm unlike anybody you ever stepped in the ring with. I embarrassed you once, and at Sunday night's main event, I'm gonna embarrass you again. Because it's my personal responsibility to make sure that the legacy and the myth of Bill Goldberg forever dies.
Wow. Well, Goldberg struck a chord with this man. Gunther is fired up and as intense as I've ever seen him. He spelled the end of Goldberg.
Excuse me, Becky. I know you're getting ready to defend your Intercontinental Championship, but I was hoping that I could get your thoughts on the challenge.
My thoughts, I just witnessed Bailey and Lyra conspiring to work together. Because that's the only way that they know they can get this title off. So you know what? I said too much already.
All right, fair enough. Thank you, Becky. Cole, Graves, as I send it back